Right. Can I level up here? Can. Let's do that. Level 7, I guess. Some new abilities. That's always nice. It encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding, toxin, and sun effects. The power of commanding. That sounds kind of fun. Heir of authority, more resolve. Could also be fun, but I think get back in the fight. It's more fun. Move, move, move. There's extra movement. Break the ranks. We're going to go for get back in the fight. Ooh, and another talent. I think we take another bonus to fellowship. I think so. Maybe to willpower. Yeah, nice. Also go for more persuasion. We already are at 85, so eh. We just go for more fellowship. Doesn't that change anything? Curious C. If I select fellowship, it doesn't change anything. If you use like willpower, it does change things. Why? I don't get it. Me, you go on. There are way too many options. Let's give our servant more movement. Hey, Cassia. No, same for you. But way more, because she's a navigator. So since Edward is already quite the officer, I would look to see Cassia going more into the navigator direction. Fate. We need to take one of those two to unlock more. Maybe the lights is bonus to willpower and toughness. Increase hit chance to the next attack. Dodge on the next dodge. I like that. Like a bardic inspiration. I'm still trying to see some similarities to D&D. Targeted by Navigator's abilities. Resistance. Low. Ooh. +5 fellowship and +1 fellowship for every Navigator talent. Let's go with that. C +8. Neat. This game is options on options on options. Absolutely. I don't know, Marachan, did you see my I'm very bad with time perception, unfortunately. Did you already see my Pathfinder Let's Play? That was way worse. I'm gonna take another one. Is it locked? Sadness. Well, sounds like a good time. Hatred. Ooh, more willpower. Oh no. Willpower bonus, damage for single shot, more damage. Let's go for that. Alright. It's just a matter of hours. Pyromancy! I want to take it. What can it do? It sounds like me. Pyromancer is a master of flame. A Psyker is able to create a searing infernos out of thin air. Pyromancy is one of the most spectacular and destructive forms of psychic ability. And those... Why doesn't it say anything that it does? Am I blind? Yeah. Let's take it and let's hope it's fun. Skill. Let's go for tech use, because we need that, I think. Weapon skill for Abelard. So perfect timing. Can we go for more weapon skill? Or at least more here. More weapon skill. Go. I have to say, I'm not really good with Imperial units, so I don't know what 6'4" is in meters. But I think if I remember correctly, over 6 foot is your big guy. Anyway, let's go and travel the world for hopefully more than 5 seconds this time. Okay. Hey, we made it. Ooh, extract share. $195. Ah, okay. Then you're bigger than I am. I'm 192. So like an inch bigger. This doesn't look like a very friendly planet. Then again, are there friendly planets? Probably not in this game. It's also interesting that there seemed to be a difference at the space station, the House Nobility station, for us going there first. So I wonder what happens at these other places. Ooh, the Chaos Crest. Charming.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Is the key to success.
Come in, Escort. This is Captain Vakar. Escort, please come in. A young woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saint's teeth, I thought you'd never come. It's so funny that you can always be like, Abelard, introduce me. Tell me about this planetoid. The only settlement on Rykadi Philia is a panel colony. The prisoners work in the mines and the domed quarries. They mine sulfur, carum dust, and sand, which is then melted down. A rather nondescript place, or so it was prior to current events. Prior events? So, what happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it is being led by the prison warden himself, the Honorable Anthragon Castaglia. He has allied himself with the rebel that he himself was supposed to watch and declared Rykadi Philia to be independent on the authority of the system's lawful governor. Another uprising, another day. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside the Honorable Yvain Winterscale. Ooh. Son of Calicos Winterscale, Rogue Trader, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity, she details, enunciating every word of her overlord's title. Interesting, the son of a rogue trader. So where is he? Young Lord Winterscale wished to speak to the warden personally so he could put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead and... She grows paler. I haven't been able to contact them over Vox for a very long time now. Yvain, Abelard mutters, stroking his beard. One of his distant young offspring, yes. And that's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. Wow. Size is not everything. It's not important how tall you are. Yvain Winterscale has made several diplomatic visits to Europe 5 on behalf of his father, Rogue Trader Calicos Winterscale. The Great Region would not have granted entry to someone dishonorable, which means, whatever happened in this terrible, malodorous place, we must aid this man of noble blood. So, the Warden himself is spearheading the riots. Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castiglia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Rykadi Philia was now his personal domain, that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. Everything is heresy. And I take it they are looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? So, why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? She sighs quietly. It's a personal matter. Master Castiglia, the seditious warden, is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, and so he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend back to his senses, no doubt. There's Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. She smiles faintly. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he's determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he's alive and well. He's broken guns for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. There frowns in confusion. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House of Salio. So why did the noble Yvain rush to save someone who had betrayed his house? Did bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? No, Cassia, but I think there's something like redemption, but I guess it's very rare. I am looking for a man by the name of Heinrix and Calox. Is he here, perhaps? Unless it's one of the prisoners or guards, then it seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order, other than yours and mine. There's nothing else anyone could have used to reach this place. Is there anything else I should be appraised of before I set out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please, take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get into the shuttle. Right, I've no more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot. The one freezes for a moment, before asking hesitantly, Your lordship, if I may have a minute of your time, I would never have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation... in any case, have you been to the capital of Rykadi Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jesper. What is your relationship to this man? We are engaged, your lordship, she declares somewhat bashfully. I'm sorry, I've not yet been to Rykadi Minoris and know nothing of this officer's fate. That is a shame. May the Emperor keep the fool from harm. Thank you for your time, your lordship. She bows. You can tell by the desperation in her eyes that she's exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off this planetoid as soon as possible. We will look into it, and soon you can return to your beloved.
I better myself through my service.
I wonder how much place there is in Warhammer 40k for romance. Probably not that much. On the other hand, you need new humans to fulfill all the services and functions, right? The scout post has been vacant for a long time. There's a layer of dust on every surface. It looks really pretty destroyed. Those seem There's a warp around those things, isn't it? This purple glow. Oh well.
I always keep my options open.
Let's look around.
This could be an opportunity.
If I could see the golden light of the Astronomicon as you see it, Cassia, I would probably go still forever, unable to take my eyes off the radiance of the Emperor for an instant.
I think you would manage. You have different hues of light within you. Gold, silver, and crimson. One of them would call you back to this world.
Oh, that almost sounds like flirting.
I always have a backup plan.
The remains of a meal. One far too lavish for even a hive world, let alone prison colony. And it really has the prison vibe. A long string of names extends beneath the heating. Top quarry workers of the Psyker.
Let's not waste time with...
What advice do you seek?
Argenta.
We are the spear.
I have a
I'm
note.
restless.
Ah, come on. Don't touch the trap.
Never doubt me.
Question for all the Warhammer nerds in the chat. How long is a cycle? Is that like a standardized time unit? Is that just a day? Fresh injury.
I'm at your service. Let's patch you up.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Scraps of typical prison food, repulsive to the senses.
Let us not dawdle.
Charming. Uh-huh.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Cease and repent!
Cassia's abilities. They are fun. Oh, and we've numbers so we can't move around. Okay. I think they are in quite nice cover. Little stare. That's so fun. I really like the Navigator's abilities. The only problem is that it's kind of exposing. Let's go for the risk.
Taste the Navigator's might.
Nice, isn't it? The colors and 3 people dead. I love it. Wait, that sounds a little wrong. Anyway. Let's give another turn to Argenta. Let's hope she can just shoot this guy here. Where are the others? Oh, they're here.
That is foolishness.
That target's too far.
I
Idira.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
On, more warp shenanigans.
Be gone!
Okay, Abelard. Thing is, I don't really know how to get through this door. So we're going to attack this guy here. Oh, this guy. Now, 46 HP.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Go. Bonk. Ah, 30% chance to hit. Come on. Careful of the veil, you don't want demons appearing. But I mean, if I don't go over the 15, I don't really have too much risk of demons, do I? Okay, apparently you can't go through here. Let's see, I can attack both of them from here, so we're going to go here.
Rejoice in battle!
The difference between normal shot and deadeye shot. Deadeye shot costs more. Creature 36, 36, hit chance 95, 95. Precisely aimed shot with a 50% bonus to the effective range of a weapon and a plus 10% hit chance. Neat. You know.
I'll do it.
Let's go for more hit chance.
Eradicated.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands,
That's so
I
fun.
act.
No, the unsanctionized Psyker can just summon them by accident if she fails on a roll critically. That sounds fun. How bad is it to summon a
Faith
demon?
without deeds is worthless.
Sounds like I should save more.
There is movement
Can I quick
in
save
the
in game?
Imperium.
You can't quick save in battles. Why? Ah, Pyromancy ignites. For 8 damage and gain the warp burn effect. This attack has 5% armor. Their turn. So it's less damage, but ongoing damage. No, I plan on killing you quite quickly, so I don't think I can't target you.
I
Seriously?
know what is to come.
How can I not target you? Oh, come on. Ugh. Disappointment. Hi. What? Why did he run to me to just disengage? Depends on the demon. The only one I summoned was a Screamer of Zinj, and it had over 100 health and had hit pretty hard. In the words of Gale, it is to be avoided. True.
Don't let your guard down.
But I mean, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What the worst that could happen? Annihilation. I think, unfortunately, no one can actually hit anyone. Is anyone burning? Nope. Cassia, you're now my servant. Go. No risk, no fun. Right. Let's do friendly fire. I don't think I can do anything actually. Nope. Alright. Fate. Let's cast that on Idira.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Ah, nice.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh. Good. What? Why didn't that do anything? I had a chance to fail? You saw that too, right? Why didn't that work? Use lidless stare. Okay. Guess that was a bug.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
So, now... I think I can just reach... Can I reach you? No. But you will be my sworn
Victory
enemy.
is imminent.
Then we will use the momentum ability and kick some butt.
For Von Valencia,
Hello,
follow my
friend.
lead. I will do my duty.
Is there space on her vision? Maybe it was blocked. I was just so confused because I could still see like the area of effect. I mean, it would make sense that maybe it doesn't work here, though she can still look. Anyway. Oh, come on.
At your beck and call.
No more dodging.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. Always
the
keep your
poster.
eye on the prize.
What kind of poster?
I'll learn from this mistake.
Nothing catches your attention. It is just an ordinary propaganda poster. Why?
Is there money to be made?
Problem was that I selected just Edward, not the whole team. Well. Bare beds made from metal sheets swing back and forth on rusted chains. Whoever is forced to sleep on them, it will not take much for them to fall. It looks so freaking
Keep your wits
uncomfortable.
about you.
I think the chainmail might be nicer than what Abelard is currently wearing. It is. Go. A little bit more armor.
I always keep my options open.
The future you see could be the whispers of the archenemy. How can you trust your visions, Idira?
I don't think that's the question you wanted to ask. What you wanted to ask was, how can others bring themselves to trust a despicable psyker like me? Face it, sister. Not everybody's as pig-headed as you are.
Still, what a friendship.
Let us not dawdle.
Thank you.
Over.
Peace. There's not that much left to explore before going there. Oh boy. Yeah, quite a few dead people. 7 human body parts. Wow. The chopped up slabs of flesh have been thoroughly washed of any blood. What the heck is happening here? You wanna know?
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Mysterious image. Perplexed. Each stack grants a -10 penalty to any ballistic skill, weapon skill, intelligence, or perception test. Oh gosh. Can I get rid of that? I guess maybe it was kind of connected to the war, but I failed the check. Judging by the number of horrid morsels, dozens of victims were slain here. Do you know, Alistair, if you can get rid of the perplexed status?
That
Somehow?
wasn't so difficult.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Ah, ooh. My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us into a new existence. Yes, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I've longed for this, my dear brethren. Are you on my side or not? Thanks a lot, Juniper, for the support. Much appreciated. Ah, thank the throne. Normal-looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. The old man, with a gap-toothed smile, drops his weapon and holds out his hands in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Right, bye Swamp, and I hope to see you again. More Rogue Trader next Saturday, but I also stream lots of other games if you're interested. All the best until then. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Ah, I came across a void ship in a system belonging to your associates. They told me something interesting about you and your planned escape. Ah. No, I'm not leaving, I'm back. Ah, okay, welcome back. The man grunts, huffs, and makes up his mind. Curious. Fellowship of the Void. Interesting. And look at that leg, kinda looks odd, this left one here. Weird. I wonder what would have happened if we didn't support the people on the void ship and didn't talk with them. Ah, well now that's out of the whack. Our fellows were supposed to come get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. White Kraken's gullet with them. And in all this time we had to wait. This happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wool over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with the whole warden nonsense. So, what now? Will you let us go? Idira cracks her neck. Sure, no problem. Today you tell us a little lie. Tomorrow you stick a torpedo in our side from that ship of yours. If it doesn't fall apart the moment our helmsman sneezes in its general direction. Wow. Yeah, we could either attack. But I mean, I think they could be valuable allies and merchants, right? Gotta use every resource we can. You know, give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We are honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot. But, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. Warden's lapdogs make short work of those who refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, you know, play along. But that's all it was. Play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medine, nor the lawful authority of House Winterscale. I mean, all the offense to House Winterscale you want. Yeah, happy to hear, and I think you're now one of those wonderful people in my community. Give us a chance, huh? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to ourselves and quietly do the rest of our time. I don't believe that a single second. Repentant honest heretic. How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the Seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's grating monologue. The low-born speech is mottled with colours that conceal true, darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he's using his wiles on us as well. But we see no foul corruption, no intent in his words. It's both such a cool and such a creepy ability to just see the colors and emotions and like motives of someone. Alright, so tell me about the Warden and the riot. I saw your tongue talking about the heretic, but if you insist, here's how it is. The Warden of this here prison, the Honorable Master Castiglia, was a crackpot from the start. The previous Warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, punch in the chompers from the guards, work again. The new one? Do you know what his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. There's a prisoner complaining about too much food in a prison? Okay. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit it with the teeth punching. The warden forbade them. It said the overseers start counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes higher or whatnot. Then, would you believe it, they put together a list of best workers. And if someone on the list also showed up good behavior, that's when they get promoted to an optimate. That's the upper crust among us jailbirds. Sounds actually kinda smart and kinda more humane. I don't get the criticism. Oh, that's how it was first. And the one decided it's the optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of punishments. And that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work, it was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiffs kicking in a week, and now, well, now we're lucky if it was only 50. Yikes. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castiglia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the widest things, like the optimates are saints, who will behold the truth. And he started talking to them, and he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. Once who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. Were butchering people left and right, even guards. And overseers. The one himself had armed them. And that's the whole sob story. But I knew it from the moment he had let us have dinners. Oh, this won't end well. That definitely sounds like some heresy. Probably some ward corruption. Why? Bit of an optimate cult or something. Idira nods knowingly. The Elf-Coach is right. Whenever Neville starts giving handouts to the commoners, something always goes wrong. She notices your look and catches herself. I mean that with all due respect, your lordship. No offense intended. Uh-huh. So, if I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now, how can we lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? Ah, I have an inkling. You see, us here we're, how should I put this, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Rykadi Minoris, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now, we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We are fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you we're on the Footfall Station, you know, Footfall, the only shipyard on the best market in all the Koronus Expanse. Yes. So, when Footfall you can find some very serious, business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on them very special goods. Ah, what kind of very serious people? The most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate allegiance in the Expanse. There's no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throat over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. But cutting throats together, now that's anti-counterproductive. And well, their joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow. And I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such kinds of dealings on behalf of those very serious people. It definitely sounds more interesting. I think having them as allies will be something cool. I've never seen any of this because if you go to the main planet you get cut off from this place. Interesting, Alistair, so it was really the right decision to go here and to go to the station first. And hey Hila, and all the raiders, nice to see you all, hope you're fine. Alright, very well, I shall spare you. Oh, that's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now, as a true aristocrat, not that warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I? A little bit of anxiety. If you're over on Footfall Station, there's this district here, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who call it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. The emperor's ass? Don't repeat the mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wanted no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall. The Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there, but built into the remnants of an old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Rizza does the business. Our Grandpa Buckwell says hello. Be a favorite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, you know, Illness, where are we going now, if you don't mind? He seems a bit like blabbering and anxious. I'm great, I'm having lots of fun with the chat and the game. How are you, Hila? Ooh, we could try to get them as ship's crew. Sounds very nice, cause we're lacking quite a few people. You know, I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the one henchman. Go tell my pilot that it is the Lord Captain's order that you be sent on my ship, or join my ship's crew. You have my personal pardon as a rogue trader. And also, heretical would be you may go, and dogmatic of course would be you die. Thanks. We're most grateful, your nobleness. The old man glances at you, somewhat skeptically, but then smiles and leaves. Be interesting to see if they're actually loyal or not. We'll see. Let's hope for the best. Some space pirates on board. Not the worst that could happen. Demolish.
Prevails.
Nice.
We should deal with this.
Ooh, what is here? Plasma cells. Diviner staff. Ooh, I think that can do more. Consign. Whatever that is. Let's have a look. What is consign? Information. Consign. I can't see what it does. Sadness. Anyway. But I really like the lightning arc. Let's give it to... but we need a Psyker for that. Why can't you show me what those things do? Sign. Ah, no. Just use it as a second staff. Smart. There was another cloak. Saturated cape. Using your, I think. Your.
Let's not waste time with
ours?
pleasantries.
Fight, or is it like Abelard
Sometimes
skill?
you consult the appropriate
Contact
treatise on
and your
Tactica
hero
Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
So, how are you, healer? How's it going? How was
The
your stream?
whispers told me how.
I always have a backup plan.
This is giving me a bit steampunk vibes. Yeah. And very, very grim dark. Warhammer is not a friendly place.
Rise
More
to the
dead
top,
people.
or get left in the dust.
No, I kind of have the feeling that we need to go down here. Also, that here doesn't look very healthy. Green and slimy. Currently having a fever. Oh, get well soon. Sorry to hear that. I think we don't need to return to the barracks, so to the open pits.